All right, good. I think we've grabbed this what's it called now? We've grabbed this 4 hours, right? We've grabbed the 4 hours and the 1 hour, right? Have we? Have
Yes, sir.
we? Okay, good.
That?
There's another zone here on the 1 hour. Look at it. That is capable of pushing your trade up. Another zone. Yeah. So look at the things I'm marking. Just try taking a look at the things I'm marking out for you. So you know where to catch your trade, you know where to exit your trade. Because if you take it from the lower time frame, trust me, you're going to make money from it. And when the trade is coming back, you will know where the trade will break and where it will not break. Sorry. You will know where it will break, where it will not break, and all of that. So after this trade happened, that was when I went to sit down and I started wondering, how did I miss all of this? How? How did I waste so much of the knowledge I've acquired through the help of the Holy Spirit? And I started looking for what is not looking for me. How? Because this particular way of trading was actually, nobody showed me. It was an insight. It was an insight that it came through inside. So now, leaving it, I'll be trading what other people are trading. It's looking like I didn't appreciate the insight that was given. Do you understand? So that's still one. So let's look at quickly. You already understand the zones I've drawn out for you guys, yeah? So, but the overall powerful zones is the zone of 24 hours and the zone, this is 1 hour. You see what I'm talking about? Any of these zones can serve as a sweep of liquidity for you. Any of these zones. Here is a sweep of this trade. Here can be a sweep. Here is a sweep also of this liquidity. Sweep this liquidity. Here too is also a sweep of liquidity. This particular one here is a sweep of liquidity because there's a high above. Any of them can serve as a sweep of liquidity. And then you check out your breaker block, your liquidity. So your stop loss, you're supposed to enter this trade here, the structural liquidity. And your stop loss will be a little above this high, right? Then your take profit is this down. Yeah, that would have been your take profit. So if you took this trade from here, right? After you saw your first shoulder, second shoulder, and this one didn't, you take this trade from any of these, or you just saw this confirmation. Some people caught it from here. If you go to a lower time frame, you'd have been able to cut it through confirmation from here, on this zone here. But what this big move you are seeing here, it's already happened here on the lower time frame. So you'd have been able to catch it from here and look at how much you would have made staying on the higher time frame. It's 1:6, yes, 1:6. But if you catch it on the lower time frame, if you catch it here and you stack it up or use a very good lot size and put your stop loss above here, when you already know it's coming down from there, and you put your stop loss a little above here, that's you taking bagging almost 10, 1:10. And all these ones that are happening inside will just be an avenue to another entry here. You break this zone, it comes back to this zone again, you add another trade, it keeps coming down. So that would have been you making, maybe you risked, let's say $30 on it. So that's $30 times 9.64. That's you making 289.2 in 3 days. That's making almost 500,000 in 3 days without sweating, without doing anything. You just sell the trade and you head the trade. You just sold it and hold. Your own, you just hold, go relax because of this simple analysis that you had on the 4 hours and on the daily. And this whole thing on the daily is just one single candle. And in that one single candle, you saw this change of character there. You just take it and yeah. So no matter the drama of pull up, come down, pull up. So if you even know how to stack, you'd have, as he pulled up, you're so confident that it is coming here. You already know the beginning of the trade and you already know the end of the trade. Same goes to this particular zone where you caught the trade in this particular area. You would have just held the trade This trade should have stacked it on this W pattern, you'd have stacked it on this top here, and then it goes all the way to the upside. Maybe from here, you'd have even left the trade from here. They have left. But those persons that already understand this pattern, they will know that this trade is going to pull through and get into the zone. So the person would have taken the profit when it was inside the zone here, and not this one. Would have taken it here because nobody knew it was going to give this, but he gave this. So somebody would have taken it from here, and stop loss would have been above. Do you understand? Are you guys there?
Yes, sir.
But do you understand the zones I've shown you? 24 hours, right? 4 hours. Very, very strong zone. So you see, no matter what, are you seeing this 1 hour? 1 hour zone, 1 hour zone was what pushed this one up, right?
Yes,
But
sir.
it did not elude the 24 hours. It did not come and take out the 24-hour zone. That's what I'm trying to show you. So if you're taking your swing from a 24-hour zone or a 4-hour zone, your 1 hour cannot come and take out. Do you get? Your 1 hour cannot take out 4-hour zone. Your 4 hours cannot take out 24-hour zone. Do you understand the levels to all these things that I'm showing you?
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you understand. Here now, you saw 4-hour zone, right? Here too is a 4 out this 1 hour zone to go and stop again a 4-hour zone. Are you not seeing it?
Yes, sir.
So that's to tell you that daily head, 4 hours could not take out daily. Do you get? 1 hour could not take out 4 hours. That is the simple arithmetic here. So and that's something you need to get. If you want to write it down, write it down. It's sure there's something you need to write down, or it's a video that you probably might come to watch often, so you get the logic in your head. If you take a swing from a daily time frame, there is no fucking 4 hours time frame that can hold your trade. You just take it and be smiling. Just go and wait till the next. I don't even when I take swing that time, I don't go and check those trades. I don't check them. I'll just take the swing and leave it. Maybe every day before that day ends, I'll go check. Before the next day ends, I'll check. Or in the afternoon, maybe my eyes is just crashing me and I've not been on the chart for a while, I'll just go and check it. Do you get? That's how I take the swings. So if you're taking the swing, just calculate how many days will it take this trade to come down to this one. Then that's how long you should give that trade. Because sometimes if you come to, or you just set your stop loss at TP and leave it, only to come back and your trade has hit TP, you are good. You see your balance have increased from $40 or $50 that you have to almost 350 or to 450, depending on your TP level. And you are smiling. And you didn't do anything, you're just sitting playing with your friends. Just you took one trade and held it for 3 or 4 days without doing any other thing. You are not disturbing yourself with what if the trade back, because you know that daily time frame cannot take away 4 hours. And 4 hours, 1 hour cannot take away 4 hours. So even when this 4 hours trade pull up back, it could not take away the 4 hours. So if you entered your trade from these 4 hours, you see you are still very, very safe that your trade is going to come and ETP. You're still very, very much safe. If you're going to write this down. Even if it's $10 you have, $20 you have, please fund your account and start taking this trade. Take it and leave it. Take it and go and sleep. 3 days, 4 days, just come back and see where your trade has got into. But first of all, diagnose or analyze the direction of that market. Make sure you know this is where this market is going to. If you have no idea of where the market is going to, that's where the problem is. Because in the higher time frame, in the daily time frame, this was just a pullback. This here is still coming down. Should we go back? Look at it. Are you seeing it? This one has already broken on a daily. Are you seeing it? This is
Yes,
daily.
sir.
It has broken. It has given head and shoulder already on the daily time frame. So it has come down. So this one is a pullback to retest, you understand, this zone, right? To retest this zone. So that's where another daily candle pulled it back to the downside. And it's going to, this one, forget it's coming up back here. No, it's going to still come here. This is where we are expecting this. This is another daily again. And this is where I'll be waiting again to cash this trade and just sleep this daily again. and I am done. Carry my $500 more for there, $300, $200, as the case may be, or wherever, how much the trade is able to give me, how much I'm able to risk on that trade. I'll just take it and go and relax. Do you get? So this is another place. So that once you take it from here, forget it. There is nothing or there's nobody. You get? You can take it and go and sleep. This is the TP. This is the TP. As simple as this. The one is to just mark out the zone, mark out the zone, mark it out, mark it out. Once you mark it out, go and rest. Once the trade comes there, you take it. And it will give you, if it doesn't give you a change of character and it's falling to the downside, you continue with it. You allow it fall. You go and look for the next zone. You get? So you see, so I was going to try to tell you. And this one too is a breaker block. Are you seeing it? So it means it must hold. And it may even hold and come to break this one. This one that we're, when we took this trade that time, right? We're expecting it to come to this zone. Taufik, do you remember? I didn't want to close this trade that day. Who remembers that day? I didn't want to close it when we were on $400 profit.
Yes, sir.
Because our profit target was here. We're looking at this place. So I'm still of the opinion that this trade pullback, yeah. So I'm still expecting this trade to go back up to this zone. So now there's a zone here now that can hold this place. Like if it's to pull back, there's a zone here now that can hold it and take this trade to this other zone. So I will not be surprised if this zone happened to be the zone that is going to pull it all the way to this fucking zone here. And it's not going to even stop here because this is the zone that we're going to watch out for. This is the zone. Okay. So imagine holding a trade from here to this zone. Although I might not have that patience because I have a lot of bill to pay. Maybe after that bill, I can just use one pair to buy it, keep money aside, buy it and hold it for as long as it takes, so that one can bring enough money for anything. So I just want to show you the zones to look out for. Now you see that I've come to mark out the zone. This is a zone that we're looking at. We're looking at from the beginning of the zone, so that I'll be able to watch out for it. You get? So I've showed you 24 hours. I've shown you 4 hours. I've shown you 1 hour. So we just jump right to 15 minutes or 10 minutes. I like 10 minutes so much because 10 minutes is almost like a stronger zone than 5 minutes. Even when 5 minutes give me confirmation, it's 5 minutes confirmation it's easy to see, but for me, it's still not strong enough for me. So I take 10 minutes confirmation often for me. Yeah, I take 10 minutes confirmation often. So we're quickly going to dive into the 10 minutes time frame. You can use 5 minutes on your phone. 5 minutes, 15 minutes, they're all lower time frame. But for me, I'm using 10 minutes today. So if you want to adopt 10 minutes also, you can adopt 10 minutes also. Yeah. So what happened here? What happened in this particular pair? What happened here? So in the 10 minutes time frame, you see down. See, it finally got to the demand block that is on this particular pair, right? Finally got to the demand block. Oh, this okay. Could not get to that side because of the number of candle it can actually. But it got to this demand zone. So when it got to that demand zone, you can see what happened. The reaction that went there, that happened there. So you see, that was when a proper change of character happened. Are you seeing it? A proper change of character. So for those that don't know what change of character is, this is what a change of character is like. You see, it gave a change. It went up, right? So when it was coming down, it did not break the lower time frame. Like it didn't break this last candle. As it not break am, what are you expecting? A further push. So it now pushed up again to break this one. So immediately it push up. Most of the time, Taufik knows I will enter. Immediately candle closes below it. Like candle closes above it. I will enter even without A/B testing. He knows. So that's how I take my trade. Immediately candle closes above the last high, I take that trade. So, but this one pulled back a bit, and you could have still taken it on the pullback. Immediately it pulls up. Like here now, the same thing. It pulls up, it retests it, right? So for me, once the candle closes like this, me, I not start to this dark. I never care whether I go come down back. You get? So it goes up, right? So reason why I don't really wait is because of something like this. You see, immediately this one broke this side. Are you seeing it? Immediately it broke it. This full body candle broke it. You see, it didn't go back to go and retest. Did it go back? Are you guys there?
Yes, sir.
It didn't go back to retest. It just came down smoothly. It didn't go back to retest. So it's not all the trades that go back to retest. This one came back to retest. Okay, it broke this particular zone, came back, retested it, and it went back up. But it's not all the time it comes back to retest. So I don't even bother waiting for the retest because I know this pair is a pair that moves like it moves fast. So if I happen to catch it on the lower time frame, I don't fucking wait for retest. I just move. So, but this is where it happens, where you wait for change of character to happen, to occur before taking trade. So this is where you know, okay, this zone, this demand zone that you've drawn out, actually valid. When you see something like this, did not break it. So immediately you see something like this, just take your trade, put your SL below here. That's to tell you change of character has happened. And you see how fast or how far it went out to this zone. So you would have taken your take profit here or here, as the case may be. So that you're here. You get it? So, but I know most people would have taken it from here because this one already gave you a head and a shoulder pattern, one kind, right? So some people would have taken, and it broke. Look at it, it broke. Just that the manipulation happened. Yeah, it broke already. So everybody would have been waiting. Okay, this one would have been a retest, and somebody would have entered. Or see the way how far it went up. So it would have blown somebody's account before the person even that blown the person's account before the person enters back to the downside. But me, I have a way of living this kind of trade. That is where my trend line comes in. I'll just draw trend line like this. It's not supposed to pass this. If even this it wants to go up, like it's not supposed to pass this particular zone. There's a zone here. Are you seeing it? You see this one came down, right? It went to retest. It came down, it retest this zone. So this one came down. It is supposed to retest this zone. So the fact that it did not retest this zone and it gave this pin, take note of this pair. There's something I noticed about this pair. Every time this pair gives you a pin like this, just know that thing, it might just go far. That trade might go far. It gives you a reversal, like you are feeling okay, it's just a pullback. But the pullback ends up giving you a pin like this. Bro, that's not just a pin. That is it. That's a signal telling you this trade is going to go far up. That's what it means. I'll show you, look at it. I'll show you. Anytime it end up giving you a pin, just that's what I look at this one. End up giving you a pin. Don't even bother negotiating it. Yeah, it gave me a pin. My mind told me this pin that it gave you, this, this is 10 minutes. On the 5 minutes, you will see the pin clearly. It gave you a clear pin here. So my mind was telling me this pin is going to be a reversal. But me that was expecting, I already took this trade from here as an uptrend trade. So I was still feeling like it's on an uptrend. So that was very wrong of me because I felt this will hold it. I felt this was a retest. I felt it was a retest coming to this place, to go back up. That was what I felt actually. And that is why people keep telling you, stop trading what you are thinking the chart will do. I don't know if you understand. Stop trading what you think the chart will do. Start trading what the chart does. Does it make sense? What I just said. Does what I just said now make sense to you?
Yes, sir.
Stop trading what you think the chart will do. You are thinking, okay, this chart is supposed to go from here to here, from there to there. But your chart is clearly giving you a change of character. But based on your mind, instead, like here now, like this zone, gave you a change of character. You already know it has broken this zone, yeah? And it's supposed to calm down. But it's giving you a change of character side. But based on you feel like it has given you a change of character and it has broken, it's supposed to come down. But you are seeing a change of character to the upside. You are not closing your trade. You are doing like anyhow, it's probably just going to come to the upside. Until there's a different change of character to the downside, this trade is going to keep going up. And on this period, I've really learned a lot of lessons. And I've been studying. You get. So you need to, all these things I'm telling you, write it down. Anything you see the chart is doing, follow what the chart is doing at that particular time. Just follow it. What it's doing, follow it. Don't go and be thinking, what's it called now? Don't go and be thinking, because you feel it has broken, it's supposed to come down now. No, the chart, no, none of us has the chart. It's not our father's place. We didn't create the chart. Do you get? So whatever you see your chart telling you, follow it. That's why you are studying patterns and you're studying candlesticks and you're studying a particular pair. Like this pair now, I've taken my time to study it and I kind of know how it works. You get it? So on the norms, this is a resistant. We know a trade comes to resistance, it pulls back down. So when you see a reversal on a resistant point, I don't even know the devil that didn't make me close this trade. Because I was clearly on a $50 profit. That was fucking 85,000 naira that I just left to go back to waste. That was profit I had. And funny part, I did not take the sell because I didn't do proper analysis to know that this trade from here was a sell down to the last side. It was when it was yesterday now. I sent it as a swing, but it was already too late. We're past the 4 hour zone where I now took it. So there were another 4 hour zone that pulled this trade back up. So this was the place I took the swing, this side. So thank God I left early around this zone. I left early around this zone. Yes, this thing, the way it was ranging, I was no longer comfortable. I was telling it to Africa, I said, the way this player did, I had to close and leave, only for me to come back. This thing already happened. This one, they already go down, go up like this. I think it was already here. Maybe assuming I waited longer, although my phone went off last night, I had to go buy for this morning. So maybe assuming I waited longer, I would have entered this sell because I then realized where the trade is actually going to. So all I would have been taking would have been sales. And assuming I was taking the sell, imagine I took this sell from here to this zone, from here to this particular zone that give me another 100 and something on a lower risk. So that would have been more than 300. So, but because I did not do proper analysis on the pair and thing, I was just looking for change of character on the lower time frame, taking any trade I like. I ended up not maximizing, you know, these moves that the market made. Premium moves that you don't even know when they will happen again. These are premium moves. So what am I trying to say to you guys? When you have a 4 hour zone, just look out for that 4 hour zone. This is a 4 hour zone. So you just come and look out for it here. Wait for the trade here, 4 hour zone. Here again, 4 hour zone. You wait for the trade here. It must go up, it must bang. Yeah, it went up. You're heading in the direction of the market here. So once you sell it up, it comes to another 4 hour zone. Once you buy it up, you sell it, that area is here, on here. Then 1 hour zones are there too. Just a minor, you see, the 1 hour zone, minor pullback. One hour zone, another pullback. Look at the long pullback, right? 4 hour zone, right? Look at the long pullback. Are you seeing the long pullback? 4 hour zone again. Are you seeing the length at which it went? 1 hour zone, look at just where it went to this zone. 1 hour zone, look at just where it went to. But 4 hours, look at 4 hours. Look at where it's coming to. 4 hours. You get 4 hours. Get it? You definitely, there's no fucking way you will make money from it. And this is how I take my trades then, where Taufik will be like, I love your trade, sir. I love you. You just take trade now. Zoom is inside profit. Not be magic. It is this. In short, watching my previous videos, I swear, I was just laughing at myself. I just couldn't tell myself, saying, I mean, they do myself this. No, nothing they do me. I'm telling you, I was just messing myself around the charts. Whereas I had every opportunity to have made money all through January, all through February, but I didn't maximize it. But what do they say about early money? They say anytime you start, every time you know what is right, every time you know what to do, is your early money. I don't know if they have that adage in Yoruba, because that adage is in my language. That any time you start, any age or any time you is your early morning. So glory be to God. This is my early morning. So I'm not going to just be looking for change of character. Anytime I see change of character, I just buy. Anytime I see change of character, I just sell. Change of character, no, that you won't make a lot of money like that. You won't be confident with trades like that. Take trade from daily and 4 hours. 1 hour is just pullback. Look out for 1 hour pullbacks though, in case you want to just take a minor trade. But then 4 hours daily, there is nothing compared to that. You're definitely going to cash out from it. Okay, so I think we've done a lot. Is there any question for me? Is there any question from here? Any question? Any question?
For now, no question, but maybe after I watch the video.
It's maybe after I watch the video.
Because I have to watch the video.
Well, it's not confusing though. I'm not saying you cannot take all these small trade though. I'm not saying if you see this one, you see a clear chain of character, you can take them. But what I'm just saying is, you'll be more confident when you take the trade, when you take it from zones, you're not going to have pullback. Even me, I took a trade from here now. I took a trade from here to this zone. I took a trade. So it pulled back. So it was the one that touched the demand zone now. And I went high up. So know where the demand zone is, know where the supply zone is. So you know when to take it. And you fucking relax. So if you even come back down, 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 down. So some of this is where I would have even taken this trade. That's it. This zone. Yeah. And here. Yeah, like this. That's where I would have taken this trade. Yeah. Yeah. Because here is the supply area of this zone. Here is the other block. Here is the supply area. This is where what we push it down. So immediately I see a change of character. This thing gives a smooth change of character here. Look at it. Immediately it comes down. It breaks this one here. You see, there's a close below it. It breaks it. Went to retest it, and it starts coming down. For me, I don't even need to. I just enter the trade, put the stop loss here. And this one came back up, we tested, but it didn't fucking hold. Then you see how it fucking went down. And if you entered like that from here, from what you now know, if you let's say you enter from here, from what you now know, right? You entered from here, from what you now know. Then you already know it's a swing. Right? Okay, not here. So it should be from here to here, TP level. So that would have been you making one. Where is that? 1:6. That's too. There was a zone that gave us almost 10. How come it's 1:6 now? I think the SL went higher. That's why. I think the SL went higher. But that's where I would have entered. Here, somewhere around here. Then take it up to this particular zone. And I would have still made a lot of money. And that's 700 something pips down with no room for loose guard. So should we check another pair? You have just 3 minutes. Let's check V50. I think V51S also. I used to trade that pair before now. That was my first pair in synthetic indices that really gave me confidence in trading. So, but we're going to check the ones who are on our watch list. Let's open it like this. So let's check V50. V10 is on our watch list also. So you find out what I'm talking about. You see? Are you with me now? I just quickly want to show you. Look at it.
Supply zone.
Yes. You see the way he pushed down? He pushed down sharply, no time. Look at this one. No time. It's not difficult. Look at this one. People will be looking for what's it called? Why other persons will be looking for um patterns, you get A plus setup. You just go to daily, right? To draw the daily supply and demand zone. If it's a downtrend, you draw all the supply zone or the downtrend. Know that the trend is coming down. This one, the trend is coming down. You are drawing on the supply zone. So, but this one has given you, look at this, something like this is a change of character, like this, change of character. Something like this, a change of character. So when you are entering, your TP will just be on this supply zone. But now the chart has moved somehow to the left. So we should be expecting that this pair, I went to retest back. Oh my God. This is a trade I was telling you guys we missed. Do you remember? I was telling you guys we missed this trade now. I sent it to the group.
Yes, sir.
The swing I told you guys we missed.
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. The trade came back. I didn't even know. And this is the area that pulled it back. So if somebody was active to have taken this sell, but then it's all good. Let me see if it's something we can still look at.
Oh,
Far. That's gone far.
Tell me.
oníròjú.
Look at it. It went up, it pulled back to this zone. It's a clear change of character. Are you seeing it? It's a clear. Who is that? Who is talking? Bluetooth.
It's not me, sir. It's not me.
Oh, Nero.